What up, though? The Lord is my light and salvation. There's so many atheists out here. What's up with that? It's crazy. Life is all about change. Some people love change, some people hate change. Me, I'm really not a fan of change. I like extra change in my pockets. You know, if anything changed, the thing I want to change is extra, lots of money, extra money, extra change. You feel me? But I like I don't really care about new things. I guess you can say I'm old school. I'm not even old, but I just don't like change. But at some point, you have to learn to accept change, and some people just can't accept change, i.e., those folks in the South, those inbreds in the South. You know, um, did you all hear about what happened in Haiti? Well, those people decided they wanted change and they completely overthrew their entire government. This is happening right now as we speak in Haiti. Haiti is about, from where I'm at right now, I'm in Michigan. Haiti is about a 3.5 hour flight, airplane flight from here. That's not really far. You know, a lot of people ended up in Haiti and the Dominican Republic and in Caribbean, all those little islands down there. Those are descendants of slaves, descendants of black people, Africans. They like to say African Americans, Africans. Those who they didn't want change. They were taken off of their land, but they're in the motherland in Africa. They was taken from their land, and they didn't know what was happening. They know they was getting abused. They were dying. They were dying on those boats that took days and weeks to get here to the south, and a lot of them they didn't want change. They wasn't gonna accept that change, and that change being slavery, what could have been what they didn't know what was gonna happen. So they jumped. A lot of them jumped. A lot of them jumped, and some of the ones that jumped out, most of them didn't make it. A lot of them drowned. Some of them settled in Haiti, or I'm sorry for you fact checkers, they settled in the surrounding islands or whatever. Um, but a lot of you got to remember that Haiti was once controlled by France, and without getting into too many details, a lot of slaves, once they were freed, they ended up moving to Haiti. So a lot of our ancestors, great, 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 great grandparents may have came from Haiti. I say that to say that those people, they want change. They overthrew their government. They president slash prime minister, he fled the country to go to Kenya to pay for 1,000 police officers to come restore order in Haiti, but they destroyed the airport, making it impossible for him to come back. So now he's stuck in Puerto Rico. We'll circle back on that. The Dominican Republic, which is literally connected, the same island as Haiti, they didn't let that guy come into their airspace to get into Haiti. What is that telling you about the current leadership that is falling right now in Haiti? Their people want to change, and they're getting change. Now, we don't know if it's going to be better or be worse. Nine times out of 10, it's going to be way worse. But they got to a point that they were so desperate, they say anything's better than this. That's why I'm opposed to change in a way. Lots of people say anything's better than this, and then they end up in a predicament where it's impossible to get out of. I can name lots of nations that ended up that way and turned into dictatorships. The slave catchers, now they're called police officers. Now they don't want to protect the black community. They want to shoot down black people. In fact, they want to shoot anybody that doesn't agree with what they feel, and they don't have any. Not all police officers, but I'm gonna say a good 80% of them are bad people. Majority of police officers, we're going back to how this video started. Majority of police officers are atheists. So if you don't believe anything, if you don't believe in a higher power, you don't believe in that piece of garbage below you, then if you don't believe that that piece of garbage below you exists, is what I'm getting at. I don't believe in Satan. I believe in my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, for you fact checkers. But if you don't believe in nothing, do you really have morals? You're like, you're killing people. Do you really even care whether they live or die? So that's what I don't understand about today's police officers. A lot of them cool. Most of the cops I've ever encountered cool individuals, but there have been some butt heads. There have been some jerks, and we see it all the time. And a lot of our politicians like to say, God bless America and God we trust, pray this, pray that. But their actions show otherwise. You lead by example. Forget what I say. What do I do? And it's kind of hard for me to say that I won't change, because every time we see change, nothing good comes out of it. But what I can say is, to anybody that's feeling the same way as me, just know there will always be change. You continue to follow that path to Christ, or even whatever higher power you believe in. I believe in Jesus Christ, whatever power you believe in, and you continue to do that right thing, that change will be positivity, eternal positivity when it's all said and done. But if you're walking around playing with the Lord's name, what you think gonna happen? People selling their souls. People, former Christians, former Muslims, former, Catholics, and you know, what do you, Islamists. I'm sorry, I said Muslims. I meant to say Islamists. Uh, gave up their faith and believing in any higher power for the interest of money and power. Look, you can get rich tomorrow and die tomorrow right after you get rich. Y'all better stop sinning out here and playing with the Lord's name. I'm tired of seeing people playing with the Lord's name. I'm tired of riding past and seeing police cars with the words, "In God we trust." Isn't that on a dollar bill? What do they mean when they say, "In God we trust"? Do they mean gold, oil, and diamonds? Because these police officers are not trusting God when they say, when they get caught up in shooting people, and they ask, "Why did you shoot this person? What made you do that?" "Oh, I was scared. I feared for my life." You approached this individual. This individual did not approach you, sir or ma'am, or whatever you want to call yourself. You're clearly stating that you don't have faith in the Lord. If you don't have faith in the Lord, how do you trust God? Think about that. Got y'all thinking. Replay this video. You notice your boy ain't say a swear word. He ain't mention nothing negative. We just talking about God. And I love when I talk about the Lord, how my views are so small. Thank you, YouTube. And I'm not talking about the followers. I'm talking about the company. Peace.